see what we got going on here. All right, so yesterday or the day before that, the car kind of took a wrong turn, and I wouldn't say stall, but it lost all its power, and I already had a bad timing chain already with it. So yeah, I was 10 miles an hour. RPMs were probably around 3,000, and it died. All the electric, everything was still on because I still have power as an electric. So like as you can see, that still works. But the car lost all power, and I'm pretty sure it was either from a valve hitting a piston or just, you know, the chain became too loose. And I'm pretty sure it was probably a valve hitting a piston. And I'm hoping it wasn't that, but I'm hoping, pray to God that it wasn't. So yeah, I'm gonna take the hood off and I'm gonna show you guys. Here goes the damage. Kind of when I already had yesterday, took everything off and, you know, and such to figure out what was going on. So all the bolts, everything, the bolts and everything. So I'm just gonna kind of lift this off right here. Oh Lord, come on, dude. Don't be a bitch. All right. Set that on its back. And honestly, this doesn't look too bad for 214,000 miles, and neither do the cams or anything like that. Everything still looks good, tip-top shape. So, yeah, this was ultimately what had happened. As you can tell, there's a lot of slack in that, and I don't think none of this timing chain isn't lined up with this, down here actually, engine and whatever that is. So I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a tensioner down there that kind of broke, so I'm pretty sure that's the reason why the car lost its power. But when you turn over to the car, you can hear it wanting to start, but it's just, you know, obviously valve probably hit a piston, and that's what I'm worried about. But I'm hoping to God it's not. But to be honest, I'm just gonna save up all my checks for probably a cheap Honda off of Craigslist, because, you know, Hondas are fucking ridiculously cheap, and I might do some videos on that one. But as of right now, I don't got a car to drive. I was recently in a wreck probably about 2 months ago, and when I finally got the hood semi-fixed, I had to jump on it, so I had to do that and shit like that. So I had to take this bolt off right here, and kind of bend this back so it can actually, you know, do that. But other than that, this doesn't work. So it still latched for a while. You know, it can latch now, but as you see, it's not really, you know, in order. Everything's all fucked up on this car, but, you know, wasn't too pissed. I turned a bad situation to something good. My hoe check didn't get fucking used up, so that's all good. Yeah, so that was ultimately what was wrong with it. Just you can see like that. Look at that. I can just take that off of the gear, so I'm not gonna fuck with that anymore. But yeah. Other than the wreck, you know, I did simple things before, you know, the car decided to go to complete boo-boo. And that was, I don't know if you can see, but LEDs right here that I kind of wired into the fog lights. You can see all those wires right there and everything like that. That's the same one on that side. I used the license plate light right there it was right there to cover the hole that I have. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, there's a hole in there right up there. So I used that to cover that up so I wouldn't be, you know, all messed up. You get what I mean. Other simple mods that I've done was cut the muffler off and add a flex pipe to make a semi catback straight pipe. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll actually post a video right now to show you what it sounded like. as you can hear from the video, it wasn't that bad. So I liked it. Blacked this out, obviously. Blacked that out, but I did too much of it and you couldn't see anything coming from the light. You couldn't see any light. I took off decals because, you know, rate reduction. And actually, oh, talking about the coil pack, man, this thing is fucking heavy, to be honest. I didn't understand how heavy a coil pack was until I took it off. Racer intake, obviously, and no back seats because I race a lot. And just because if you get stranded, man, that skateboard right there will be good for you. And it's a fucking jet up there. Other mods, I was gonna cut the spring, but that's kind of stupid. Anyways, let that play go by. Those were originally black, but they were actually originally the same color as that, so I did them white and they were black, and did a mistake on painting them white because this left side likes to have a lot of brake dust. Like this whole side brakes a lot harder than the other sides, as you can see. That one's a lot blacker than, you know, that side. That side actually looks pretty decent, but the back ones are obviously pretty white. Everything was good, you know. Actually, this caught on fire, as you can see down here from racing an Impala. Thought about it, doesn't look too bad. The cams are good, everything's good. Rockers, my springs, everything else seems in order, but I'm just worried that I fucked a valve up. And I see the valves down there. Can't really see them up, but some of them are up. I see some of them, but I'm hoping it's nothing too bad. But honestly, I'm not gonna wait until this car's fixed. I gotta get a new one. Just look at that. It's like a bike chain. I mean, you guys knew that. I need somebody else to do it. I've heard some of the Ecotech guys just say, you know, you could do it with it like this, but that's just too much fucking work. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not too good with taking an engine apart. As I said, I'm kind of a noob when it comes to that shit. But, you know, got a couple stickers on here because, you know, I'm a racer. Obviously, I race too hard, and that's why I fucking caused the valve to hit a piston, probably. Stickers like this. You know, my favorite one was front wheel drive sucks. That's the first one I actually bought for this car. MSD ignition, I really don't got that because I'm broke. Other mods like white, that was actually blue. And, you know, everybody with that automatic shifter has to do the Crown Royal mod. White was over here, and actually other side's blue. I don't know if you can see that in there. Monster sticker right there. Monster sticker right there. That was actually blue at 1.2, but I didn't like it anymore. The Illa sticker, actually, shout out to Nate for that one, and shout out to Nate for signing my hood for me. I was actually going to get this replaced, but I'm not going to anymore. Yeah, shout out to him. Hopefully he watches this video. Make a YouTube channel, bro. Other than that, there's nothing else I can do to this thing right now. I'm done with this car probably, so it's my first car. I call it the old bitch. So, yeah, I don't know what to do anymore other than wait for a new piece and make more YouTube channels or make YouTube videos for that. But I'm gonna put this cover back on as good as I can. Wow, that's fucking dirty. Look at that. Honestly, it's not that bad, to be honest, though. And it looks like the chain, if you look inside there, actually chipped some of that stuff. So I'm kind of glad I took this off. I get to see some of the damage. Got to get a new gasket though, because this one's actually doesn't look that bad. But obviously, you have to change yours when you put it back on. So put this on without fucking breaking anything. All right. Come on, there we go. And I'm not putting any bolts back in because it's just fucking a shit ton of work. Just pant that down a little bit. Other than that, yeah. The old Hilaro's finally out of order and out of commission. I had a second cylinder misfire. You know, for being 214,000 miles, people, this car ran great until that timing chain kind of came and caused a lot more of the chugging, and I couldn't go to over 2,000 and drive without it wanting to like that because the second cylinder. So, but putting it through first, through fifth gear, fourth gear, because I only have first through drive. That was the only way for it not to chug. And obviously, again, I'll post another video of what happens when I have it in drive or first gear. Backfires like a fucking ass. So yeah. Yep. Other than that, that's old Betsy right there. She's officially done.